Hi guys. So I personally want to dig deeper into this read I did on SCOTUS, Cyvance, Trump taxes, where this is going. So if you're interested, stick around. I want to look deeper into this magician card. For the purpose of this being in the near future, I want to read into who's really in charge right now. Like, this is a powerful card. This is all the power basically. And I want to know, did I get it right that this is Cyvance and the people he's working with and like the system that he's working with? Or is this something that a force that is going to try to slow it down? I often think of Barr as the magician when I see the magician card. Because and someone pointed out that Barr can't get involved in this. That's great. Of course, there's a lot of things that Barr can't do that he does anyway. I just want to know if we're going to be seeing trickery or whatnot, or if it's true that like sort of Vance and the people he's working with and the system he's working within is going to move this thing forward quickly. So that's what I want to look into. So let's look deeper into that. I want to also comment, now that I'm learning more, I understand. It's interesting that I got this frustration that I felt for him, because I was like, what? You got the ruling. Why would Vance be frustrated? And now I know it's because this has to still go to a lower court before it gets into his hands. And that's exactly what I felt here. I was like, he's tired of waiting. He's tired of the red tape that he's dealing with. So that's there. And it is interesting now knowing that it'll now go to the second court. This Two of Pentacles is sort of like now it's being handed off, right, to the second court. Like there's still this juggling of these taxes. Oh, I'm getting chills on that. That is going around, that they're dealing with. But it's covered by, yeah, like we still have this a new beginning, a new sort of quote adventure, but it is like the beginning of something because it's a 2. But it's, that's still like a positive card of moving forward. I did hear, and I still believe it, feel that we are moving forward to like a new stage, moving forward. And I did feel that sort of smooth sailing. That's sort of the message I thought I got, so I'm gonna stick with it because I felt that. And by the way, it's already, the lower court judge already today has said he wants arguments on Wednesday, the 15th. That's just days away. And so a lot of people are like, oh wow, nobody expected that. He wants arguments from Trump lawyers and Cyvance. So it might be moving forward fast. And then also, without a doubt, this was major. And things are moving because this is a Wheel of Fortune card here in the current environment. Ultimately, this long-term could be the getting of the taxes. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in all of this. And then we'll get into the Magician card. So help us to see, are things going to move forward quickly for Cyvance and the SDNY getting Trump's taxes, or is it going to be difficult and slow? Help us to see. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're back. So here's what I got. So this is us. So this is us right now. This transition is often the death card. It's upside down, so it's like, it's not. I like that it's a transition card for this though, because it's basically like we're not there yet. There is still this holdup, right? King of Cups, I see this as the judge. This was upside down. This judge, the lower court judge, who's like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's hear your arguments Wednesday. He's been waiting for a very long time. He's upside down here, and he's ready to move forward. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep him waiting. I mean, the idea that Trump is going to show respect to a judge at all, or a lower judge. So we'll see if he ends up waiting a little bit on that. But here's what I see also there, which I think is really positive, this 9 of Pentacles. 9 being, we're almost there. and Pentacles being, I feel that this is Vance and the SDNY, and that they almost have all the pieces that they need. 10 being everything they need, which, by the way, we also have here the 10. But this is like, we're not there yet. We don't have it all. But I like that it feels like there's a very already solid case, and it's just like we just need to fill in that dot, or that connection. And it's interesting how she's sort of waiting, looking out the window like that is a feeling of we're just waiting on the final thing. So that makes a lot of sense for where we are. And then these 3 cards, very interesting to me. This star card shows up, which is like a miracle coming through. And like even just like touching it and looking at it, I feel the lightness and the sort of, it's almost like a moment that's like, ding, like something just like happens. And by the way, with that star card, I get 2 cards. Both of these cards mean like, this is like departure and movement. So whatever this moment is, this card, this 6 of Swords, was in my reading right before this, in this position, that made me feel things were moving forward. So I'm like, whatever this is moves the investigation, like allows it to keep going, right? And then this, I feel, is a heavier sort of folding. Like, in poker, like I fold, I give up. So I'm hoping that this, whatever this moment is, which maybe is just like, okay, you're good to go, that, and a part of me, I wanted to really think, is this miracle moment Trump leaving? Like something happened where Trump disappears and it sort of shifts everything. I mean, gee, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I like to think that. Either way, it's a very positive moment coming. I don't see it as coming like really far down the line. So it just feels like it might come in the next few weeks. I hope I'm right. And then, because this card was right here moving forward, and I had heard like smooth sailing from that. So I hope that's right. And then this just feeling like maybe this is the other side sort of folding, like we've got nothing left. We have to give this up. And I dug deeper and got King of Swords with Queen of Pentacles. And then we have our 10 of Pentacles, which is like a family fortune, right? This is all of it. This being an investigator, and this Queen of Pentacles, I thought, who is this Queen of Pentacles that's helping an investigator put together the full picture of the family fortune? If any of you watches, and everyone should watch Truth Warrior, I think it's Truth Warrior Healing. Amy, she's so good. She's a reader, and she's actually also a bit of a mentor for me because I took her reading intuitively class before I got the courage to start my channel here. So she's amazing. And she spoke on Mary Trump. I listened to it this morning. Mary Trump, she saw as helping. And I don't mean to like steal from hers. I'm giving credit for that. I just have to say that when I saw this, I thought, who is this? It's not upside down. I don't think it's Ivanka, even though, and then I just thought, is that the Mary Trump, which I had heard Amy speak of in her reading? So I just want to, give credit there because that, like, I don't know, it feels right. It feels right. And I felt like it was right when I heard her talking about it too. I was like, that is really interesting. So I hope that's not a taboo thing to like reference her reading. I always try to not watch any videos on subjects, until I if I want to do a reading on it, I'm like, oh, don't watch it. But I always think that, any of us viewers also can help connect dots from what other readers are seeing. And then, okay, here's something really interesting. Because we did ask, is there any Bill Barr? And is that, and what I see here is Michael Cohen, King of Swords, upside down. He's been put in jail. Okay. And I thought this in like, we have someone helping the investigation, right? And then with the Hanged Man, right? Being like put into jail. You can't talk to media. And even Rachel Maddow saying like, she really feels like this, the fact that Michael Cohen was put in jail, Oh, and by the way, with this Knight of Pentacles, like he has something to offer also. He's helping to put pieces together, and that suddenly he's thrown in jail. So I think there is a little bit of his legal, evil, evil legal Houdiniing happening there by putting Cohen in jail. So that's a shame because I think he was also helping. So there, it's like, so I'm getting like, there's some, there's feels like there's a bit of an entangled sort of battle here and just like a whole story, and it's not just like, boom, yay, or like, oh, this is terrible. It's just sort of telling us some of the things going on. I think it's telling beneath the surface of it all. And then I think this is a little bit of what we can expect, this little miracle moving forward. And then, people helping out, and there is some trouble in that, Michael Cohen. And then at the base, I have the Fool. And this is a positive card and, sort of like a new adventure. I do think this is, what I think this is trying to tell us is like a lot, there's still like unknown right now, right? As far as we want to know, is this going to happen quickly? Is the taxes going to da-da-da? We want to like, no. And because after that we have the Hierophant, it's almost like this energy being like, let's go, but you notice there's like a crossroads here. And it's sort of like we don't know exactly how fast this is going to move. And it's going to depend on like our grand jury and like different decisions that they make regarding. So, but then this saying that there is this Four of Pentacles is a card of security in things, I'm going to take that as, there's a security in things working out. So, maybe it's not the most exciting answer, but it's sort of like feels secure. And some things, are going to just depend. Like we're ready for this exciting new shift, and it is an exciting new shift. It's just that there's still the red tape there. There are still choices and decisions that need to be made by those who are deciding, who are in the position to decide what the right thing to do is right now. But strength at the base. So that's my read on that. Let me know if anything jumped out at you as meaningful. And I hope you got a little more out of that. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.